Hey all, welcome back. Today, as promised, I'm going to be comparing and contrasting Fearless and Fearless Taylor's version. Uh, so, I thought what would be interesting to see what I come up with, if anything, and see if, you guys all like it. Uh, I would like to do this to her other five albums that she plans on recording and releasing as well. Anyways, uh, here we go. I'll start by stating the obvious. For both, similarities and differences, then see if there's anything else that I, came up with, and let's see how it goes. Alright, similarities. Both albums contain the same tracks, minus six previously unreleased tracks included on the new version, Taylor's version, plus the physical copy contains another track of a remix. Then, yeah, I'll be mentioning those six tracks again here in a minute or two. Then, both albums have the same runtime, even if you include the tracks from the Platinum Edition. Both have a runtime of 53 minutes. I believe it's like an hour and 46. Well, not even that. Like an hour and 15 or so for the Platinum Edition. Then the re-recorded tracks from the Platinum Edition. Then the majority of the tracks have the same lyrics and like the same record percussion. And lastly, what I have here, they both contain the same feature from the original album, who is Colby Calais. And yeah, I kind of rushed what I wrote since this was like last minute, but this is what I came up with for similarities. Now, for differences, between the two albums, the original being released in 2008, and this one being released April 2021, there's a matured voice from Taylor, since she was, I believe, 17, 18 at the time she recorded Fearless, and she's like 31, I believe now, at the time she recorded Taylor's version of the album. Then, on this version of the album, there's six previously unreleased tracks that she had written at around the time of this, the original album, plus the physical copy also contains a remix. Then they were both released under, different people or companies, I should say. The original album was released by Big Machine Records, while Taylor's version was released by Taylor herself under her own name. Then, yeah, I honestly couldn't remember which track, but I think she changed the lyrics to one of the songs. But yeah, again, this was written at like the last minute, so I couldn't really remember which track it was, but feel free to leave it in the comments if you know. Then, this has a longer runtime than the original album, if you, include the six tracks, seven if you got the physical copy. And lastly, this has two more features than the original album. It also contains a feature from Maren Morris and Keith Urban, and this is why I came up for differences. I hope you all enjoy this. Again, this was just written and recorded like last minute, so this isn't the best. I probably could have came up with more, but didn't. I hope I re-record this here soon, which I really want to, and I know the next one will hopefully be better whenever she releases the next one. Then next week I will be reviewing Khaled Khaled by DJ Khaled, which is his latest release. Overall, I thought wasn't too bad, but there were some features that I didn't care for on the album. I'll talk more about that next week when I write and record the video. Then, before I go, I'd like to say this real quick. I will be bringing polls back up next week, so you guys can, vote on them for which album I should do next. I would like to try and do every album I do on CD first before I do any other albums. So, with that being said, I will see you all later.